ThaBoxingvoice.com, live with the one and only Abel Sanchez, world-renowned trainer of Gennady Golovkin. You guys got what you wanted, someone that could quiet the naysayers, someone that would be considered in the eyes of the media and in the public a 50-50 fight, someone that could test Gennady and let the casual fan know if this is the real deal. And we got an opponent in front of our hands. You know, you've been very critical of guys not wanting to give Gennady an opportunity to prove himself. What do you think of this particular opponent, Abel Lemieux?
Actually, I'm surprised and elated that Golden Boy and K2 were able to come to terms. He's a very good young champion who is making his first defense against a guy as established as Gennady. I give him a lot of credit. I think that since his Rubio debacle 4 or 5 years ago, Mark Ramsey's done a magnificent job with him evolving or making David evolve into a worthy challenger for a title and then winning the title, and now in this position with us. I'm looking forward to it. As a fight fan, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm glad to hear you say you were shocked, because I didn't understand. I mean, I just figured, especially with the signing of Terriano Johnson, they could have went in other directions and kind of capitalized on Lemieux's championship title, him being only 26 and having that knockout setback. But to put him against the biggest puncher in the division, or definitely the most feared in the division, do you think that they're extremely confident? Do they see something that you don't know about in Gennady that they're so confident in Lemieux right now?
Well, I'm sure that they see that, Nestor. But I think first of all, we have to look at the ticket sales. Okay, this is what the fans have been waiting for. This is what I've been waiting for as a fight fan. This is what could evolve into Leonard, Hagler, Hearns, Duran kind of scenario with these 4 guys that are scheduled to fight within a month of each other. I think that's important for us to understand that we're losing fans, we're losing viewership because we're not giving them we're charging all this money for the fights, and we're not giving them what they deserve. So I think that this fight, and I think Golden Boy and K2 and David and his people understand that, and understand that a loss to Golovkin, just like a loss to Mayweather, if it's a great fight, it's not a loss. It's a step in the right direction. It's a step to make sure that we continue to give them that kind of product. I'm happy that they stepped up, but I'm also happy that Golovkin will finally get that opportunity to prove it against, supposedly right now, the naysayers saying this guy is good enough. But if Golovkin destroys him like I know he's going to, because it's going to be the Hagler-Hearns kind of fight, and Golovkin will come up on top, I hope that they continue to give him the credit that he's doing steps up instead of steps sideways in his opponents.
Well, obviously, this fight definitely is a step in that direction. It's definitely a way to get people to see that he can take some punches and possibly go some rounds. But you, as the trainer, you're saying you're predicting him to destroy him. What sort of prediction do you have officially for this fight? How many rounds does it go?
I see it as a Hagler-Hearns kind of fight. You know, they're going to come out the first round, kind of feel each other out, and then it's bombs away. They both understand what the significance of this fight is. They understand the significance not only as the middleweight championship at stake, but also at the Garden, also the way the sales have gone for the fans. Obviously, the fans are responding, so the fans are expecting that kind of fight. I don't think the fans will be upset if it's 3 or 4 rounds of just drag out Hearns, like I said, Hearns-Hagler kind of fight. I would hope that whomever, obviously I'm thinking my guy's going to win, but I would hope that whomever wins in a dramatic fashion, that there's no controversy, and the guy's going to go on to bigger and better things.
From a trainer standpoint, a technical standpoint, do you feel that Lemieux is a bit wide for Gennady, that Gennady can capitalize on some of Lemieux's looping right hands?
Yes, he is, but you can't just focus on that fact. I think you have to focus on the fact that he's going to be very aggressive. And whether he's wide or not, he's going to be aggressive, and he's going to give Gennady opportunities. By being aggressive, he's going to give Gennady the opportunities that Gennady's going to require to be able to put him away. I honestly don't think that David is the puncher that he thinks he is. I think he's a very good puncher, just like George Foreman was, but they're all thudding punches and not the snappy Curtis Stevens, Gennady Golovkin kind of punches. So if Gennady's able to capitalize on some of those mistakes, I think David will be hurt, and then it's up to Gennady to put him away.